Or do you think that they're pretty cute? Well, today you can't really be mean to them because today is Squirrel Appreciation Day. Hello DSA, I'm Elena, and today is January 21st, International Squirrel Appreciation Day, a day that recognizes squirrels and their full potential to annoy people with bird feeders and bring fascination to trail hikers. Now, I don't honestly know much about Squirrel Appreciation Day, but I think Justin knows some more stuff about the holiday. Most likely stuff that I already don't know. I'll let Justin take over from here. Sarah Jessica Parker once claimed, "Squirrels are just rats in cuter outfits." Whether or not you agree with this, today just so happens to be National Squirrel Appreciation Day. Hey there DSA, I'm Elena, and today is all about these furry, fluffy mammals that frequent the trees and lawns all around us. National Squirrel Appreciation Day was created by the wildlife rehabilitation specialist Christy Hargrove of Asheville, North Carolina on this day in 2001. She created this day to encourage kind attitudes towards our bushy-tailed neighbors by setting out food and water for squirrels and even allowing them to play with that bird feeder you don't normally want them touching. Not only can squirrels add beauty to our natural places in our communities, but they are nature's gardeners as their food stores. The food the squirrels hide to come back to when they are hungry after hibernation or a trip to Hawaii often end up in tree and plant growth. This day is all about the appreciation of these cute mammals, and with over 200 species, there's a lot to appreciate. How can you celebrate this day? Here are a few ideas from nationaltoday.com. Build a squirrel obstacle course. As silly as this sounds, it is quite entertaining. Check out some of the engineer Mark Roberts' obstacle course videos on YouTube if you have some time. You could also dress up your dog as a squirrel or say the word squirrel a lot. More practical might be to find and watch some old episodes of Rocky and Bullwinkle, which feature Rocket, Rocky, the squirrel, or Skippy and Slappy Squirrel in the animated Warner Bros. Show The Animaniacs. One last way to celebrate this day, and my favorite, is to learn to talk like a squirrel, like Kronk from Disney's Emperor's New Groove. Squeak, squeak, squeakity, squeak. 200 species of squirrels in the world? I never knew that so many squirrels existed. Now, let's move on to word of the day in this day in history.
DSA, Helena again, and I'm here to tell you today's word of the day. Today's word of the day is hibernation, which is a noun. The word means the condition or period of an animal spending the winter in a dormant state. Basically like quarantine and staying inside. This word used in a sentence would sound something along the lines of this. After the harsh winter, the squirrels came out of hibernation. I'm Elena, here to tell you about things that happened on this day in history. Let's get right to it. On this day in 1901, Clyde Fitch's first ever play, The Climbers, premiered in New York City. On this day in 1903, famous mastermind magician Harry Houdini escaped from a police station in Amsterdam. And last but not least, on this day in 1987, famous blues singer B.B. King donated his entire 7,000 record collection to the University of Mississippi.
Interesting words. My vocabulary is expanding by the second, just like my hunger. Speaking of which, let's go see what's for lunch today. Now that lunch is out of the way, let's go to today's announcements. Today, look for squirrels and stop for a moment and appreciate everything that they do for nature. Even if they are annoying and not a suitable pet, appreciate them. Just for today at least. Well, that's all for today. I'm Elaine Wildy, reporting for Create TV.